Hello guys and welcome to some Imperator Rome. So I recently played as Byzantion and I think things turned out pretty well. So I thought I'd show you guys the results here from my latest campaign. But before we do that, I think there are some things I should go ahead and clarify. Starting off, I've seen some comments from some people wondering where I've been. Why I've not been posting as much as I... Well, to be fair, it's kind of an on-off thing with me usually. Sometimes I'm pretty active and sometimes I'm not. And I have been going through one of those phases again. And there's a pretty reasonable explanation for that, at least I think so. And that is simply because school. Yeah, so if you don't know, I study in college. I guess it's college, högskola in Swedish. And it's been taking up quite some time now, especially since it started, since our summer break ended. And so that has been my main priority, and I have not really had much time to make any videos at all. If you know about... there's like this old meme that I just remember on the top of my mind, where you have like a chart. You can either have like a social life, good grades, or like a lot of free time. Well, with college you can't really choose. It's either grades or no grades. And I kind of want grades. I want to get my bachelor's. It would be nice. If you don't know, I study filmmaking, by the way, or script writing. So yeah, so that has been my main focus, and that is why I have not been posting as much as I would perhaps have liked to. And that's gonna stay like a fact for quite some time. I still have 1.5 years left of this education, but I will have a summer break eventually, soon enough. And then hopefully I'll get some days off during Christmas. Maybe I'll manage to scrap together another video then, but who knows. But yeah, so that's my personal life. Now on to this glorious Byzantion here. So as you may guess, I started as Byzantion, which is just this 3-province little minor at the start of the game. We managed to turn this into quite a behemoth. Our population is well over 300 pops. We have quite a good civilization value. Our income is fantastic, by all means. And beyond that, we have actually managed to restore most of like the Byzantine Empire proper. Well, not restore is maybe not the right word, because this is some 600 years before the Byzantine Empire was a thing. But you know what I mean. I tried to like go after the formal borders of the Byzantine Empire, or like the most recognizable one, going like along the Danube River, for the most part up here in the west, and then I tried to control like all of Asia Minor, but I failed to do that because I overextended quite a bit, and I was forced to eventually release some regions, these being those regions, because otherwise I would have to face a rebellion, which would probably mean the end of the campaign. So I did a little tactical withdrawal, if you will, from this region, which is Armenian and Paphlagonian. It's neither of my culture nor religion, so it was very hard to maintain such a diverse empire at the time. It was even more diverse at the time. So that was like some 20 years ago. And since then I decided to try to enforce my religion and culture across the empire as good as I could, just to see how well it would spread. And it has spread quite neatly, actually. As you can see, religion, in terms of religion, like all my empire is almost Hellenic. I mean, there's some minorities here and there. Some Selmocians up here in Moesia. Some minorities throughout like these regions as well. But I believe, yeah, we have kept this territory for quite a long time, so this is like pure Greek at this point. The same cannot be said about like these regions. And same goes here. Well, they're pretty much Thracian now, though. Yeah, we have really managed to spread Thracian quite well. Like into Illyria here and Anatolia. So like all this was originally Mysian, I think? Mysian and Phrygian, but now it's like pretty much all Thracian. Thracian and Macedonian. So that's pretty cool. So we managed to do that, and what else have we managed to do? Well, we are making bank, to say the least. Our army maintenance is pretty expensive, so is our fleet maintenance. I'm not even sure our fleet maintenance is at its full. Well, yeah, it is, kind of. And that is for a simple reason. We have both a large army and the large navy, which is kind of necessary if you want to maintain an empire this size. Especially when you have to fight like the Egyptians a lot, which we did have to do. They're pretty much our rivals in all but name. They attacked us multiple times. I don't think I ever initiated a single war with Egypt, to be honest. They tended to attack me for the most part, and then I managed to just win those wars because, well, what are you gonna do? Ship a bunch of troops over here? No way, man, no way. We ain't all about that. But yeah, besides that, I think we have some pretty nice road connections. This is just such a nice little detail I love with Imperator Rome. Building roads! Who could have thought that such a minor thing could be so rewarding? I mean, it just looks good from a pure aesthetic standpoint. I mean, just looking at like Thrace here with all the roads, yeah, it just looks neat. And you can like see how they spread all throughout the empire. But yeah, so that's pretty neat. That's my empire for the most part. Let's go ahead and check through all the ledgers here. You guys can catch any details which I may have not done. Yeah, I've also switched some of these ideas to some that were not exactly fitting, just because we needed to keep people happy, to stop a rebellion, pretty much. We're a plutocratic republic as well, nothing too special. We're a great power, which should be given at this point. Although we are a republic, we do have like a lifetime election, so we are pretty much a dictatorship. Which is cool. I like dictatorships. We managed to finish 2 traditions. This one dealing with heavy infantry, which we utilized quite a lot during the campaign. And then this one, I'm not quite sure why I opted for this one instead of this one. I guess I thought that moral of armies and whatever this is was more useful at the time. My technology is pretty good. Level 12, 13 for the most part. Our religious unity is at 91%, which is pretty decent. National unrest -2, that's good. Yeah, nothing too special here. But yeah, that's pretty much our empire. So beyond that, I thought we'd go ahead and actually look through the map, see what's up. So, at first sight you can see that Rome did not do particularly too well this campaign. We're actually stronger than them in like all sense of the term. We have a larger army, a larger navy. We have more money, we have more manpower, yeah. It's kind of weird though that Byzantium is like greater than Rome. It's kind of interesting. By the way, Ancona, is that Roman as well? Italy Ocean, okay, no. How did you manage to survive? I don't know. Oh, a large ass defensive alliance, I see. Well, it explains it. Besides that, though, nothing too exciting up here. Like your usual barbarian stuff. Carthage is doing pretty good, as one would expect. So is Egypt and the Seleucid Empire. Moria is still hanging around. Then we got Chersones here. Or Chersonesus, maybe. And two rest, they're doing pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much like the game. Let's actually look through all the different maps, see if there's anything interesting that I may have missed. So players, yeah, that's me, Dovska. Religion. And nothing too surprising here, I think. Well, these are a given. Barbarian power. We got some up here, okay, that's interesting. Trade routes. Oh, I managed... Okay, I forgot to use some trade routes. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I have not played too much Imperator Rome. So you'll have to forgive me for any mistakes I've done during the campaign. All in all, I'm pretty pleased though with the results. Civilization, let's see. So we're at 71. Oh damn, they're at 84. Holy crap. We're like tribal compared to Rome. God damn. Although I guess we're like, in comparison with everyone else, we're like almost as good as it gets. Rome is better though. Quite a lot better, but yeah, no. Ain't got time for that. Opinion, well, nobody likes us, really. Some people really dislike us. It ain't too bad though. Unrest, loyalty, well, we managed to actually take care of unrest for the most part. Our empire is pretty stable as of now. We only have one unloyal province, Paphlagonia Superior down here. But given enough time, that should, or rather, no, that's not province, okay. Is it the governor who's unhappy? Why is this? I don't know. Oh, critical food supply, okay, I see they're starving. Well, makes sense then. Okay, but yeah, Paphlagonia Superior, here we go. Yeah, they're increasing in loyalty. So eventually our entire empire will be loyal, given enough time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's campaign for you. So I did play this on Iron Man. Not sure if you can actually see that anywhere. I guess here maybe. Achievements, that should be it. Yeah, here we go. Well, wait, it does show all achievements that I'm gained. Okay, well, that makes sense. Well, off the top of my mind, I did gain the Panem et Circenes during this campaign, as well as the Pan-Hellenic League and City of the World's Desire. But yeah, those are pretty much like all the achievements I got. Oh yeah, Ally Act Est. No. Or? I don't know, maybe I did get this one. I'm not quite sure. Oh well, we got some achievements. But yeah, that's my campaign. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think Imperator Rome is in a pretty good state now. If you want to try it out, then I recommend it, absolutely. But other than that, I hope you guys will have a good time, and I'll see you soon. Until then, peace.